The room still holds the silence from the night you walked away. Every word I never said still echoes in that space.
I thought we had forever, like time was on our side. Never saw the moment we were saying goodbye.
Now every step I'm taking leads me back to you, and every quiet memory feels a little too true.
If we never said goodbye, would you still be here? Would the love we built still be crystal clear? If we never said goodbye, would we still believe
that forever was a promise we could never leave? You say you didn't see it, but I felt it all along. Every time you pulled away, I knew something was wrong.
I was holding on to pieces, you were letting fall, trying to keep us breathing while you felt nothing at all.
And I stayed when it was breaking,
I stayed when it was gone,
but you were already leaving long before you were gone.
if we never said goodbye,
Would it change a thing?
would your heart have stayed?
Oh, I just kept wondering.
If we never said goodbye, would I still feel this?
Or was I just holding on to something we already missed? Maybe I was blinded.
By the fear of letting go,
Maybe I was hiding.
from the truth I didn't know.
Maybe I was hoping you would finally see that love isn't something
You could leave halfway.
never say goodbye.
Would we still be us?
Or just two broken hearts,
Afraid to face the light.
we never said goodbye. Would we find a way?
But just in the ending, we were meant to face.
I keep replaying moments like they never left my mind. Every word between the silence, every fragile line.
I thought that was something we could always hold. Never thought forever would turn this cold.
Now I'm staring at the space where you used to be, and trying to understand what happened to me. If I never let you go, would you still be here? Would the distance fade away instead of turning into fear? If I never let you go, will we still be strong? Or was I just pretending we could last this long? You talk about the distance like it wasn't there,
Like I I wasn't standing,
waiting for you to care. I gave you every reason, every chance to stay, but you kept drifting further every single day. Now I watch you slowly turn into someone new, while I was holding on to something I thought was true. If you never let me go, why did I feel alone? Why was I the only one still trying to hold on? If you never let me go, why did it fall apart? Why was I the only one still fighting for your heart? I didn't see the end when it started breaking down.
I was lost inside myself while you were falling to the ground.
You tried to lose me in a moment, you lost me over time.
And every silent second was another quiet goodbye.
If I never let you go, will we still be here? Or just holding on to something already disappeared? If I never let you go, could I make it right? Or will we still be broken even if we try?
She walks the room like no one sees, wears her silence like a sleeve, laughs in places she don't feel, cracks a smile she knows ain't real. People talk but they don't hear what it's like to disappear. Behind a look, behind the grace, is a girl who's out of place. She's got a name they all adore, but they don't know what she cries for. She's just girl alone in a crowd. Everyone cheers but she drowns it out. Dressed in gold but she feels like stone, holding it until she gets back home. She's not asking for anyone to save, she just wants someone to see the weight of being strong for far too long. She's a girl alone, trying to hold on. Photographs on magazines, but they don't print the in-betweens. The night she breaks behind closed doors, the pieces hidden in the floor. She's built a life of standing tall, but no one sees the rise before the fall. She's just girl alone in a crowd. Everyone cheers but she drowns it out. Dressed in gold but she feels like stone, holding it until she gets back home. She's not asking for anyone to save, she just wants someone to see the weight of being strong for far too long. She's a girl alone, trying to hold on. Don't say she's lucky, don't call her brave. That's just the mask that she has to fake. She wants to scream but her voice stays low, 'cause no one listens when she says no. She's just girl alone in the dark, lighting candles in a burned out heart, dancing slowly to a song unheard, whispering hope in a world that burns. She's a girl alone who just wants to be known. Just a girl alone. I walked through nights with no light at all. Spoke to silence like it knew me. Tried to fill the space with every call, but it was your name that moved me. I built my walls with broken dreams, laid bricks of fear and memory. But even stone can't hold the wind when love begins to speak to me. And now you came like morning rain, soft but strong enough to stay. You saw the cracks beneath my skin and held me close, you let me in. You built a home for my heart in the wreckage of who I used to be. Where love don't run, scars don't lie. Gave me back my melody. I was a voice with no part, 'cause some had never reached the stars, but you gave it rhythm, gave it start. Now you're the home for my heart. I tried to leave before I stayed. Love was something I betrayed. Too many times I let it go before it had the chance to grow. But you were patience in disguise, a calm I couldn't recognize, until the noise began to fade and I heard your heart call out my name. You never asked for more than truth. You stayed when I had nothing to prove, and somehow in your open arms I found the place where I belong. You built a home for my heart. From the silence you made a song. You held the pieces torn apart and taught them how to carry on. I was the storm, you were the spark. We only faded all the dark. Now every beat and every part knows you're the home for my heart. And I still cry, though I try to be stronger, to fly. But even wings need somewhere to rest. And darling, you're my breath. You built a home for my heart. I made of stone, I made of grace, where I can fall and not be torn, where I can stay and not escape. No matter where this life may start, or how far love may drift apart, you are the home for night heart.
The curtains move like ghosts tonight in the house we used to know. Your laughter still lives in the hallway, though you left so long ago. I swore I'd learn to forget you, like a storm learns how to fade. But every quiet moment still whispers your name. Your coffee cup still sits here, right where you left it that day. Like time decided suddenly it didn't want to move away. I tried to pack the memories, put them in a box somewhere, but love is like the ocean, it always finds you there. Every word we spoke in anger still echoes through these walls, and every dream we once believed like snow inside my heart. Even broken love stories never truly fall apart. I remember every whisper, every promise we once made. How the world felt like forever every time we slipped away. But silence grew between us like a shadow in the light. And somewhere in the distance we both gave up the fight. I never meant to lose you or the life we dreamed about. But sometimes love grows quieter until it fades to doubt. Maybe fate was always waiting for the moment we divide. Maybe love can still be real even after goodbye. Now all that's left are the ashes of us floating through my hands. We were fire in the darkness, but flames don't always stand. I tried to hold for her, but forever slipped away. Now I'm dancing with the memories of a love that couldn't stay. If I could turn the clock around, would I still choose you again? Because even with the heartbreak, you were worth the pain. The ashes of us fall like rain tonight, but I finally understand love can end in silence and still be something grand. So I'll carry every memory like a light inside the dark. Because even fading fire leaves a glowing spark. And somewhere in the silence, the ashes still remember us.
I've said your name too many times for it to still mean something new. It used to feel like shelter, now it just reminds me of you. I learned how to lower expectations, so disappointment wouldn't shout. I told myself I was being strong, but I was just wearing myself out. There are truths I stopped reaching for, not because they weren't real, but because hoping every night began to hurt more than it healed. So before I close my eyes, let me tell myself the truth. Love didn't fail me suddenly, it faded little by little in you. I held on past the warning signs, I stayed when I should have moved. Before I close my eyes tonight, I'm letting go of you. I've watched my heart grow careful, afraid to want too much, turning passion into madness and hunger into hush. I mistook your distance for depth, your silence for restraint. I called it understanding while while it quietly became pain. Some love doesn't end with anger, it ends with tired hands. With someone finally admitting, stand down all that they can. So before I close my eyes, let me leave the past intact. I won't rewrite what we were, I just won't carry it back. I gave you all my patience, and the honest part I knew. Before I close my eyes tonight, I choose to rest over you. If love is meant to soften you, why did I grow this hard? Why does relief feel heavier than the breaking of my heart? I don't hate you for the leaving, I hate that I stayed so long enough to forget the sound of my own voice being strong. So before I close my eyes, I forgive what never came. I forgive myself for waiting for a version of you that changed. I won't ask for one more moment, I won't pretend I'm fine. Before I close my eyes tonight, I leave this love behind. Morning spills across the floor, paints the walls we knew before. Every shade reminds my heart how we were right from the start. Distance redraws the lines I see, still your name lays close to me. I wear the truth we once discovered. Love was real, love was uncovered. I learned devotion through the strain, kept my faith through quiet pain. Love and color, deep and true, every tone still leads to you. Crimson vows and golden trust, held together strong as us. Even far it owns its ground, every hue still wraps me round. Love in color never fades, leaves within the marks we made. Blue for tears I never show, white for hope I still hold close. Amber nights we talk till dawn, silver truths we leaned upon. Pages filled with careful words, every promise gently heard. Time may test the shape of hearts, ours was built from a spark. Proof of right that I lived wrong. Every tone I carry through still reflects the shape of you. Past may turn, yet I remain, guarding all we did obtain. Love in colors in you, clear, complete, relentlessly. I didn't come here to accuse you. I came to understand. A silence grew so comfortable in places you once held my hand. I learned how to carry questions without asking them aloud. Convincing myself restraint was something to be proud of. But patience without honesty turns heavy over time. And love that waits too carefully can miss its moment to survive. So say it before I learn to live without it, before access feels routine. Say while your voice still reaches me, while I still believe. I don't need certainty or guarantees, I just need you present now. Say it before I teach my heart how not to ask you how. I've seen devotion fade like it, but no goodbye inside. Just two people growing distant, calling distance being kind. I told myself love endures if you give it room to breathe. But some spaces don't bring clarity, they only teach you how to lead. I'm not afraid of hard conversations, I'm afraid of delayed truth. I've learned everything I needed after there's nothing left to do. So say it before I learn to live without it, before waiting turns to peace. Say it while I still recognize words are still mean to me. I don't need vows or promises or words you can't allow. Say it before I teach my heart how not to ask you how. Some endings don't arrive with anger, they arrive with understanding, the kind that hurts more deeply because it knows what it's losing. I won't beg you to stay present, I won't force what won't be said. I just need to know if silence is what you truly mean. To say it now without protection, without choosing comfort first. Say it while the truth still costs you before it costs us worse. If love is still here between us, let it make a sound. Say it before I learn to live without me.